Welcome to the YouTube lecture series of the Mechanical Engineering Society. I am Nino, your tutor, and this video will be all about ELENPRI. For this topic, we will be discussing source transformation. In source transformation, we are able to simplify complex circuits by transforming voltage source into current source and vice versa. By doing so, we need this formula V equals IR. For our first example, we are given this circuit and we need to find IO. So first we will do, since IO is located to the right of the circuit, we will be simplifying the circuit from the left going to the right. So first, let's observe the resistances. So as you can see, there are no resistances that can be combined except for this, and we should not be combining this because we'll be looking for IO. So what we can do is we can transform this voltage source into a current source. So in the next circuit, as you can see, our 100 voltage became 5 milliamperes. So this is because V equals IR, I equals V over R, and the voltage 100 over 20,000 will give us 5 milliamperes. So now we have 5 milliamperes and 20 kilo ohm parallel with 80 kilo ohms. Combining the 80 and 20 kilo ohms, we get 16 kilo ohms. So now, since there are no other resistors that can be combined, we'll again transform this current source to a voltage source using the formula V equals IR. Therefore, our voltage source will become 5 milliamperes times 16 kilo ohms equals 80 volts. So as you can see, in the next circuit, we have 80 volts. And now, as you can see, 16 kilo ohms, 3 kilo ohms, and 1 kilo ohms, they are in series. Therefore, we can combine this. This will result to 20 kilo ohms. Now, we have 80 voltage as the voltage source, 20 kilo ohms, 12 milliamperes current source, and the right side of the circuit. Now what we will do is we will again transform the 80 voltage source to this source. So again, I equals V over R equals 80 over 20. We have 20 kilo ohms. We have 4 milliamperes. So 4 milliamperes, 20 kilo ohms, 12 milliamperes, 60, and we still have the IO. So as you can see, this node, this node, this node, and this node are the same node, and this node, this node, this node, this node are the same node. So they are all in parallel. So we can combine these two resistors and we can get 15 kilo ohms. Also, the current source 12 milliamperes and 4 milliamperes. Since the direction of the 4 milliamperes and the 12 milliamperes are contradicting, we will be subtracting 12 minus 4. Therefore, we will have 8 milliamperes in the direction of the 12 milliamperes since 12 is greater than 4. So now we have 8 milliamperes as the current source. We can now simply use current division to solve IO. Therefore, IO equals the resistance 15 kilo ohms over the resistance 15 kilo ohms plus this resistance, so another 15 kilo ohms, times our current source 8 milliamperes. Therefore, IO is 4 milliamperes.